Welcome to the Big Brother Breakdown with Joleen. Welcome to the BB Breakdown with Joleen. That's me. Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. Happy live eviction day. Welcome to the Big Brother Breakdown with Joleen. That's me, stand-up comedian and Big Brother superfan, here to break it all down for you. Over here, we take a comedic look at all things Big Brother. We roast it. We recap it. We find the funny with a little bit of strategy sprinkled in. But first, make sure you smash that like. Please sound off in the live chat what you think our like goal should be today. I think we hit our last like goal. So what is everyone thinking our like goal should be today? Let me know, and I will choose one of the like goals and we'll try to hit that. Also, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. We're on our way. You guys, we're getting closer to 35,000. We got to have like a 35,000 celebration. Our ultimate goal for the year is to hit 40,000 subscribers. We're slowly getting there. So thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed. If you want to support the channel further, you can always send a super chat while we're live. I'll highlight your comment. You can send a super thanks after the video posts. Thank you to those of you who have done that in the past 24 hours or so. It is so much appreciated. Michelle, Frederica, I see your super thanks. Thank you so much. And also thank you to those of you who have sent Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. Shout out to Betty, who sent me a Venmo before the live started. Thank you so much for your generosity. All right. You guys know how we do it over here. We are very opinionated. We have our favorites and we just tell it like we see it. I'm obviously, as the host, very opinionated, but you're welcome to have your opinions in the chat and we can all just agree to disagree. Carolyn Bird coming in with the 1099, the tax form of all tax forms. So let's hit 1,099, Jolene. Yes, let's do it. All right. So smash that like. Let's hit our goal of 1,099 if we can. Likes, mods, shout out to you. Thank you so much. Please keep me updated, and shout out to all of my YouTube members and Patreon supporters. You are so appreciated. Okay, so since I talked to you yesterday, the house is flipped. It looks like, not since our last conversation, but before it was like, I think it's headed this way, but now it seems pretty likely that, I mean, I got the feeds on the TV over here. I'm still waiting for something crazy to happen, but it looks like Felicia will stay tonight in the live eviction. Mimi will go home. Okay, so Cameron HOH this week. He won the HOH and the POV. He nominated Mimi and Felicia. There was a push for him to backdoor Corey, which would have been so exciting, but Jag ruined it. So Cameron did not use the power veto, but has since been talked into keeping Felicia. So this was something that Corey, of all people, Corey and the Boogers have a plan, and they said, listen, we think it'd be better to keep Felicia. Now, Corey's original plan was to make it so that they would blindside Suri and Blue, not include them in the vote, so that then Felicia would be upset and would go after Blue and Suri, because obviously Corey knows Blue's coming for him, and Corey wants everyone to go after Blue at this point. Now, Jag and Matt were like, no, we're not going to blindside Blue, who we're kind of trying to work with, even like she could be done, so that's okay, but there's no point in us doing that. And also, why does Corey want Mimi to go when Felicia is actively going after Corey? But I think Corey is just underestimating Felicia's power and making not a great decision for his game, but here we are. And I love Felicia and I love Mimi. But when it comes down to it, we decided yesterday, and the overall thoughts from you guys and myself was that we'd rather have Felicia because it's just more entertaining, you know? So then Cameron was talked into it by thinking he came up with the idea, and Corey is such a dum-dum, and we will go do Corey's bidding this week. It was really not his bidding. And then we will watch him fail. Ha 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 ha. Because I am Cameron and I know everything. But now Corey is getting hip to the fact that, oh, they're definitely going to throw this whole plan on me. So this is going to fall upon me. I'm going to be the scapegoat. And it's like, yeah, Corey, I mean, it was your idea. And what did you think they would do? Do you think they all would be on board? No, they want you and Blue to be at war, which you will be. Blue has been pushing to get Mimi to stay because she's like, I need Mimi. Her and Mimi have, started game talks. She feels as though she can, work with Mimi. And those men are very terrified, as we always say, of Mimi, Cirie, and Blue possibly working together as a women's alliance? Not a women's alliance, you guys. Oh my God, don't even say women's alliance. We need to cleanse ourselves with some H of H.
It was really fun to see him win H of H, and sort of get his, to hear he's in it.
Yeah. Like Kara saying in the chat, they're all basically playing to lose at this point. Kara says, except Matt and Cirie. And Matt and Cirie, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a Matt and Cirie final two at this point, if that's who we do see in the final two. Jag's really feeling himself. He is on the feeds acting like, we can decide who wins HOH. We could throw it to who. And it's like, first of all, no, you don't have that power. You've never had that power. You've had a power for like 30 minutes in this game, Jag. Calm it down. Calm your strategic boner down and some of your ego with this, Jag. You're getting way ahead of yourself and you're just doing too much and it's not coming off well. Now, as for the competition tonight, there will be a live HOH as far as I understand, because the house guests have been studying. So it's going to be one of those quiz HOHs where everybody on the things that they've studied. So this opens up the playing field to lots of people. They don't have to get on their knees. They don't got to spin around. They don't got to walk through the dark. They don't got to go find hair. It's a straight up stand there quiz. Whoever studies the best and has the best retention wins HOH. Now, Cameron can't play in this HOH. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So hopefully it'll be someone. I mean, let me know who you guys want to win HOH tonight, but it would be pretty rad if Felicia, Cirie, even Blue at this point, won HOH and flip up some of this power and maybe show Corey just what a mistake he has made in this game. So, Stephanie says, I want a Felicia or Cirie HOH. I kind of want America too. It would be interesting. I'd be worried with an America HOH because I would be worried we're just going to get what the boys want. Not that America is, just playing for the boys, but I would fear that she wouldn't take a shot at Cameron. Like I know she has talked about she wants to, but I feel like she would feel as though she didn't have the support to take Cameron out. But how great would it be that she goes from straightening his hair to backdooring Cameron? A Jag HOH would force him and Matt to show their cards. Yes, I think that is a very interesting take, Savannah. I don't want it to happen. It would be nice for him to have to show his cards because right now him and Matt are in the position where they're kind of playing all the sides, and Jag is feeling himself because he's really been in charge of Cameron's HOH. Every move Cameron has wanted to make during this HOH, the roadblock has been Jag. And ultimately, Jag and Matt have gotten what they wanted out of Cameron's HOH, which is very sad for Cameron, that he thinks he's running stuff, but sir, you are not running anything. You're going to be running to that jury house if you're not careful. Now, a Cirie HOH would be fun because I think Cirie might take a shot at Jag, not Matt. I think Cirie's one blind spot in this game is Matt and just how much of a threat he can be taking him too far. But Matt, he's developed a relationship with Suri. He definitely wants the relationship with Suri. He brings her information, and that is such huge currency to Suri as someone, she wants to work with in this game. That's everything to her. So, but I do think she's a little blinded by Matt. I mean, it's Suri, so she definitely is picking up on things. Like, she's picking up on the fact that, Corey is being used as the bad guy in this fall, and that Jag definitely is coming out and with cleaner hands and being very extra in how much, oh yeah, that's just Corey's plan, So it could be interesting with Jag to have to put his cards out there. But again, he has strategically talked about, okay, well, if this person's close to winning, we'll throw it to them, and then they can go after Corey. Then this person can go after Blue, and then this person can go after, But it would be great to have to see them show their cards a little bit, especially Jag, who, I'm going to say it every live I do. You're supposed to be at home, sir. You and Cameron are supposed to be at home watching this game. So the fact that they think they're running things or can critique anyone else's game in this house is kind of ridiculous, because you were both voted out unanimously. And just due to the weird and never wonderful twists and turns within Big Brother, you were brought back. But you were supposed to be home. You were supposed to be home, not, pretending you know everything. A Bowie Jane HOH, interesting. But again, I fear that it would keep Cameron safe, Matt and Jag, because at this point, Bowie Jane, I think, would target America and Corey, possibly, putting a Felicia on the block with maybe a back door for Corey. I think that she's definitely not going to go after the real power, I guess, because they're working with her. They've developed a relationship with her. The relationship Corey thinks he has with FBJ is actually the relationship that Matt, Jag, and Cameron have with FBJ. So Bowie Jane's like, it's intense, but I didn't really trust them. They keep telling me stuff, and then I just go run upstairs. Corey in America, again, Corey's saying things to Bowie Jane, thinking I got her in my back pocket, and he doesn't. And then she's like, hey, I'm good to go upstairs. Intense. You guys want to hear a little story? Let me tell you about Corey. He just said this about you, and And so what Corey thinks he has is Corey's just playing really dumb right now. Just the dumbest piece of dumb that ever dumbed, unfortunately. Whatever strategic momentum he had going on is just stunted by making ridiculous moves. Right now he's you'll see me keep looking over because he's in the food storage talking to Suri. Now a Corey HOH, Corey definitely wants Blue. But who knows? Who knows what could change within that HOH? But as we see Blue campaigning more and more for Mimi, that just makes them more sus of Blue. And Mimi, unfortunately, I love myself some Mimi, but she is just not putting in the work to stay. She's so under the radar, and like we talked about yesterday, that it's almost become, it has become a detriment to her game. And the little bit she's starting to share about who she would put up isn't true, and it's coming off very untrue. Like, she's not selling it. Where Felicia is out there. She's boots on the ground. She's robes on the ground. She's like, okay, I will do this for you. I'm going to take out Cameron. You can hide behind me. I'll be the shield. Okay. She is just doing the damn thing. And I feel like Mimi, who definitely knows something's up, isn't doing everything she should, or, offering things that would make it advantageous for them to save her at this point. And it's just that she's been playing such a low, under the radar, quiet, locked vault information game that even Jag told her yesterday, he's like, you haven't talked game to me in 64 days, or whatever day they're on, 68, 69. So to me, I'm also like, Jag, you're not supposed to be here. So maybe she forgot you were here because you're supposed to be at home. All shade, no shade, no shade, all shade, you know. It was not good. It wasn't good, the Mimi talk with Jag. It was long. It was arduous. Is that the word? It was just like, it was like pulling teeth. It was, you know, it wasn't believable on Mimi's part for what she would actually do. Oh yeah, I'm going to take Cameron out. Cameron. He's a big threat because Mimi wants to go after Matt and Jag, which would be fantastic. But she's not selling it that she doesn't want to go after them. Where Felicia's like, I only trust you, Matt and Jag, and Cirie and Mimi. And Mimi's gone, so you're my people. Corey in America can suck it. Okay. And FBJ can suck it too, because she's not doing anything, according to Miss Felicia, other than spreading her shit everywhere. And Miss Felicia does not have time for it. So Felicia's really fighting. And after the day before Bowie's birthday, after the Tuesday feeds, when they got liquor and she was sitting in the room alone, just like, maybe I'm not supposed to be here. Maybe I'm not meant for this because these people, I can't deal with these personalities and Cameron and all this bullshit. I was worried that she would kind of check out at that point, but she didn't. She has put on her high-waisted panties and she's doing the work. She's putting the work in. You know, Tina, Miss Felicia and Cirie had a talk, and it was a funny talk because Cirie was basically like, I think I have some audio from it and we can go over it. But Cirie's like, if we're going to work together, we need to like work together. It needs to be a done deal. If we have problems with each other, we need to come to each other. And that's the truth. However, I still think it's at a point where they don't fully trust each other. And that's so unfortunate because I was so excited when this game started to see that Felicia had someone at least somewhat close to her age in the house, being Cirie, and someone as powerful as Cirie, because we always see the older contestants picked off rather early, with the exception of like BB10. Otherwise, it's like, you know, they just don't exist. They're targeted early. They're not taken seriously. So it was nice to see these two older women working together. And then unfortunately that got fudged up along the way through actions of their own and then actions within the game. And obviously the twist of Jared being Cirie's son, difficult for Felicia to understand some of Cirie's moves, and also difficult for Felicia that anything she said was going to go back to Jared, which was going to go back to Cirie, and it's just a mess. But Felicia also did things that you're like, it was a little too much, Miss Felicia, as much as we love you. So Cirie had a conversation with her that she's like a ride or die chick, and we'll just take, she basically is telling her, if you stay in this game, we need to make sure like we're on the same page. So let's just take a listen to Cirie talking to Felicia in the comic bedroom about if she stays in the game and how they will work together going forward. All right, let's see.
In this game, if you stay in this game, I will rock with you. But all that other shit gotta stop. And I'm a ride or die chick. I am.
So she's like, if you stay in this game, I'm gonna rock with you, but all that other shit's gotta stop. Because Cirie doesn't like a messy game. Every person Cirie's been aligned with this season, like her true allies, have been very messy, with the exception of Mimi, you know, but Jared, Izzy, Felicia, and when she means the other stuff, also like you can't be going behind Cirie's back and saying, well, Cirie's a bigger target, even though what is Miss Felicia? She doesn't know what she's supposed to do in those moments of like, I'm not the biggest persuader. Cirie is. Cirie betrayed me. Let's throw her under the bus. So Cirie is just like, no, we need to just get on the same page.
Okay, I really am. If I feel like I can trust you, I ride till the wheels fall off. I always have. That's the only way I know how to be.
She's like, if I feel like I can trust you, I ride till the wheels fall off. I always have. That's always how I am. That's all I know how to be.
But if you stabbing me and kicking my back in, then I will feel like I can't trust you.
Right. I will not.
That will be our demise. Like, I don't want that.
Right.
I really would need that promise from you that if we gonna ride, we riding. Me and you, okay, are riding, and I mean that since.
Felicia's like, yes, the ride with me. A la Cameron, me and you are riding to the end together. We need each other. We see each other.
Clearly. Okay. And Louise is looking at us with her side eye. I'm telling you that sincerely. Okay. If God willing, I stay in this house, me and you riding as far as we can go. Okay. All right. That's for real. Okay.
And they hug. This is for real.
And if it is, come say it to me. Right. Come say it to you. Right. I think that's where we went wrong when I heard.
So it's just like, if you hear something, come talk to me. And I'll come talk to you if I hear something. And Cerie's like, that's where we went wrong, is we talked to everyone else about it. And we didn't talk to each other. And I'm like, yes, progress, things are happening. But I'm still like, will this come to fruition? Will this, I mean, it would be amazing if Cerie and Miss Felicia were finally able to get back on the same page and just start, I mean, bulldozing this house in the way that they bulldozed the house. You know, you're not going to see, who knows? I mean, maybe we could see some comp wins. I mean, that's not Cerie's forte, but like socially bulldozing the house, making it so a Matt or a Jag or a Cameron would want to take them both to final three and then cutting their necks, you know, pull a Janelle and Erica from BB7, team up and take these dudes out. That would be pretty cool, you know, to go from adversarial to now we're going to kind of work together and we're going to get to the end. We're going to trick these little boys because they don't know. They're underestimating the mamas, as they call them. And the mamas do all the cooking and the mamas do all the cleaning. And no, we are here to play a game and win some money. So we're going to take you out, little children that just started playing, being Jag.
The first conversation, I'm like, what? Instead of me saying, but then the person, Jared, when he told me, he was like, don't say anything. And I usually hold people confidence is if you tell me not to say anything, I ain't going to say anything. Right. So I didn't say anything, but I heard it. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Yeah. I thought this was my people. Yeah. Right? And that's where it started to go wrong for me. Mm-hmm. Hearing that first thing from somebody that I was riding with. Right. And then you heard something and now it's right. So your defenses are up, my defenses are up, and neither one of us come into the conversation. Yeah, stupid.
So this is, again, like Otter was saying, Cerie's miss. You know, she always includes herself. We both did this. We're both stupid. It's like, we should have come to each other. Yeah, like Felicia's saying, your defenses are up, my defenses are up. We didn't come to each other. And Cerie's like, exactly, stupid.
Stupid. Well, I'm going to say this to you.
So this was, you know, a conversation that I hope everything they say comes to fruition and they really do play with each other and they really do just start taking these kids down. Show them that the elder cast members, they got this shit. You've lived a life. These little fetuses, they don't know nothing. They don't even know how to kiss. Matt's a fetus, Jag's a fetus, America's a fetus. There's too much fetus energy. We need some grown adult women energy at this point. And so that would be exciting. And, you know, Cerie just has this, you know, when people ask, what is it about Cerie? Why do all these people want to work with her? What's this or that? That is the mist. That is the magic right there. I mean, Cerie has this way, and some people take it as, how dare she? She has this way of faking the funk in a believable way. So you'll see Cerie on the feeds, and it is wearing on her. It is really wearing on her to the point where she's like, I don't know how much longer I can do this, because she's in, you know, 2 seasons of Survivor, the time that the Big Brother is right now. We're in, you know, day 69 or whatever it is. It's always day 69 to me. But, you know, for her, she could have been through 2 cycles of Survivor. This is a lot. And she's with these people all the freaking time for this long of a period. And she can't like go escape in the jungle and go do a water dump. She has to do a dump in the same toilet as everybody else or go upstairs in Cameron's, you know, and then she's got booger eaters around her and ball scratchers and, you know, makeouts and juices are looses, and it's a mess. But Cerie has this way of, you believe that she, you know, is this like, yeah, she's Cerie, but it's like, but she cares about it. She likes me. It's me. Me and Cerie have something. she was on the feeds and America walked in. She sees America walk in. She's like, oh, here she comes. And then she's like, hi. She's so good at being fake. She is so good. And in a social strategic game like this, a believable fakeness is so important. I was talking to my friends about this last night, who are big fans of Big Brother. Shout out to Joaquin and Vanessa. And, anyone in this situation, I mean, maybe there are some people who are just so patient and so kind, but I would be fed up. The big reason why I say I would never do Big Brother is because they're putting you with just these stranger ass people. They're not your friends. They're not your family. They're trying to take $750,000 with you. They're burping, they're ball touching, they're making out, they're ruining your game. They're smelly, they're touching stuff. And, it would just infuriate me where I would be like talking shit. I would have to fake it. And Suri is so good at faking it. She's like, her fake laugh and smile looks like most people's genuine fake laugh and smile. And for a game like this, that will take you so freaking far. Now, some people try that. It's a gift. Either you got it or you don't have it. You know what I mean? I say that sometimes even with like comedy timing, like some things can be taught, but some things are damn gifts. And that natural ability she has, and again, it could be a long career in the healthcare industry and bedside manner and having to put up with people at their worst, but still, be empathetic and put up with like family members and just, I mean, there's so much that our healthcare workers put up from us, and it is the worst time for most people when you're in a hospital or in a medical setting and you're sick, because it's this time where you feel vulnerable and exposed and scared. And, a lot of the healthcare workers, especially the nurses out there, the nurses and, doctors, I think, they get it a little, but they can just leave. And the nurses are really the bedside manner people and the nurse assistants and things like that. So they get, or the even office, administration within the hospital. I mean, they get a lot of the, complaining too. So she's used to, I think, having to put on that face because you can't show them how you really feel. And most of us can't if the jobs we're in. If we just walked in and felicitate everyone, and you know what, and F you and F you too, and you're not even trying at this job, and I can't stand you. And you know what, you smell and you're fake as fuck, and you're spreading information to everyone, and you're digging your hands in the office candy dish after I see you digging up your nose. So screw you. You're a baby. You don't tell me what to do. You just started here, okay? I have seniority. You can't say those things you want to say, but you want to walk through the office and be like, and I fuck you, and I fuck you, and especially fuck you back there, Pam in accounting. You can really suck it because you're always doing the reply all and CCing my managers on shit, and I don't have time for that. So you understand that this is like a situation like that. You have to be like, oh, here comes Charlie, from a couple of cubes over, and he's going to talk about the weather again. It's hot out there today, huh? Yeah, Charlie, it's hot out there today. Yeah. Do you think it's going to cool down soon? I don't know, Charlie. Check the weather app. Yeah. Said it might rain. Okay, cool. A little humid though. It's you just, yeah, I mean, it's what it is. Okay. Yeah, she has the dimple smile, and even her laugh, she's like, and then she's like, fuck these people. Oh my God, this is some bullshit. Suri was looking down while she was up there alone. Like, I can't. Yeah, she can't. Zappy says, I think Suri's fake shit is obvious AF. And you would be someone that then she would be like, oh shit, I think Zappy is picking up on this shit. But these house guests, they are not picking up on the fakeness. They're really not. They're not at a point where they're like, Suri is so fake. And even if it crosses their mind for a second, then they're missed it again. So it's probably good that you're not playing with her, because then there are people that could be in there and clock that. But I honestly have watched Suri on so many things that I'm just noticing how good she is at it watching Big Brother, because we have the live feed. So I can see her go from, here comes motherfucker. Hi, that's funny. What are you doing? Oh, you look nice. Fuck that guy. Oh my God, I hate these people. So I'm seeing that happen in real time. So I'm just like, now, like, how many times I've seen Suri do that in Survivor or Traders, and I didn't know that she can literally snap out of being like, this place is so stupid. And most people would kind of carry that like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm just like, and not to say that she doesn't have her moments and, you know, she can get a little mopey like everybody else. But thank you, Linda, for saying that. Skinning and grinning in people's faces. Yeah, we all have. We got that. We got those days, you know. Blaine says, guys versus gals alliance. Yes, the guys always freak out when they catch wind of a gals alliance together, but I've never seen a gals alliance broken down from the inside. They crumble from within. Blaine, I'm sorry, did you say a gals alliance? Shh, don't say it out loud. This is one of those words you just can't say. You know, it's like saying Beetlejuice 3 times. Like, then it'll come out. Okay? The uteri are going to hear you, and then they're going to sync up and become friends. And before you know it, everybody's ovaries are just gossiping, chit-chatting, putting spells on people. Okay? Right? Litchi, Suri is me at work too. That's so great. Oh my God, go fuck yourself. I hate this chick. You know, you're just like, oh, that's fucking Barb. She doesn't even flush the toilet after she uses the bathroom. She talks on her phone while she's in the stall. So then I flush the toilet over and over again because I'm like, bitch, this is a sacred place where things are happening that aren't supposed to happen from women according to society. Boom, boom, pow. You know, but yes, I totally understand it. Totally get it. So Lisa says that's me every day. I mean, just think about yourself when we're all, you know, kind of going, oh my God, because I've seen this before. Like, Cerie's mean. She's not mean. She's fed up. She's tired. I mean, these aren't mean statements to just be like, I'm sick of these people. I'm sick of these little babies. And think about it. Most people are way younger than Cerie. It's not like they have, you know, they've diversified the age, but I think Felicia's the oldest woman to ever play Big Brother at 63. And Jerry was the oldest man, and he was like 100 from BB10. So there's a big age gap. So what they think is funny, what they talk about, how late they stay up, like it's very different. You put me hanging out with like a 22-year-old, I'm like, oh, geez, like, you know, it depends on the 22-year-old too. But most, I'm like, please stop. I've been there, done that, wrote the book, went to jail. Let's go. You know, let's move on. So I think most of us, can understand that just walking through life and you're like, what the fuck is that person doing? What are you, stupid? What is going on? What is, I know that when I take my dog Teddy out for a walk and you got these owners who just in places where it's like, please leash your dog. They're like, my dog just run around and the dogs are like, rah, 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 coming towards my dog. Well, my dog's a new rescue and I'm trying to train him, trying to leash train him and control him. And I don't know how he's going to react around your dog. And then you have these dumbasses and they're just like, my dog's fine. It's like, well, I don't know if my dog is. So maybe you want to take your dog. Oh, okay. Well, I was looking at my phone and then they get mad at you. And it's like, no, you're the one not following the rules. Like these dogs could get hurt here, sir, ma'am. And just dealing with dumbasses all the time. Cheers. 100. He's 100. She really was amazing on Traders. If you guys did not watch Traders, Zappy says, I'm in my late 40s and go to bed at 8 p.m. There's no way I could hang with the house guests late, right? I'd be like, go to bed. Are you too good for your bed? Go to bed. And they're yelling and screaming. And in my 20s, I get it. Because in my 20s, I'd be like, yeah, where's the alcohol at? You know, where the tongue kissing at, I guess. But I mean, then this is a different life. It's a different life when you're older. You're like, oh God, you know how many people don't brush their tongue? Get away from me with that. Get away from me with that. I bring a tongue scraper. If I was on the dating scene, I would bring tongue scrapers. I would have some kind of like, you know, background check app. Okay, can I get your social? Okay, I'm gonna put this in there. Just see if you've had any serial killery past. Okay, cool. Lysol, you can't touch me. I mean, it'd be a different story than in your 20s. You're like, yes, everybody's safe. And then in your 40s, you're like, no, everyone is 2 seconds away from a Dateline NBC episode. So no, I don't trust any of you people. Yeah, the people are like, he don't bite. It's like, but I don't know if my dog does. So I'm trying to protect all the dogs here. That's why there's leash laws, dumbasses. But they're like, it's cool. I'm cool. And I'm like, you're ruining it for everybody. That's why I don't even take my dog to the dog park. Because half those people are like, he's fine. I'm like, he's not. Look at what these dogs are doing. And it's not the dog's fault. It's the stupid people's fault. So these people fighting to stay awake during the day, but up on, and they're like, why can't we nap? I don't know, because you're supposed to be, according to Big Brother, awake from 10 to 10 every day. All right. So maybe go to bed. But again, I sound like a damn moldy oldie, but that's how it is. That's how it is. We need to give Matt some Twizzlers to chew on. Matt is, I mean, he's in a good spot. He's still in a good spot. Yes, Bridget. Can the BB gods give us a fee or Suri win? It would be pretty amazing. Pretty amazing if one of these women could win. And again, it's definitely possible because we're having a quiz type HOH. They've been studying. Hopefully Corey and America were just tonguing it down more than they were studying. Hopefully Matt, just forgets everything and Jag forgets everything. And Suri and Felicia just coast on through and get that HOH. Nancy says, take Teddy to the dog park around 10 p.m. It's always, you know what? That's true. When I take him for later night walks and we walk by the dog park, because we have one so close to us, it's always empty. But the smells alone, he's just like, so many smells. He's like losing his mind. FBJ, just anyone other than the boys, I think at this point would be a great change. Would be wonderful. Matt, the other night, I'm tired, having a bad day. Cut to him at 3 a.m. Yeah, exactly. Like, you're so crabby. But I mean, that is how you are when you're that age, when you're young. I can remember my 20s, sort of. And, I was fun. I stayed up so late all the time. Everything was happening at night. I still struggle with like wanting to stay up and being like, oh, I can't. But it's hard when, there's these other people in the house that are just awake and running around and spreading their juices everywhere. So Lulu, so good to see you. Good to see you, Lulu. The reason I have my live on air sign because of Lulu, bought it off my Amazon wish list in the description of this video. Thank you so much, the Lulu, for that. I appreciate it. Yes, he needs Twizzlers so he can stop telling people they are flipping votes. He's gonna get caught. He is just, God bless Matt. He needs something. He needs something to chew on. The have says not a blue HOH, please. At this point, I would even take a blue HOH over a Matt and Jag HOH or Corey and America HOH. I think I would. Now, the problem would be I'd have to listen to Blue talking on the feeds, being like, bro, seriously, what the fuck, bro, sure, I'm in a bad bro, and a bro. So yeah, it would be difficult to listen to. However, just for switching up in the game, I hope, who knows? I mean, watch her go after Miss Felicia. I mean, these people are literally just now playing. So they're like a damn new movie now playing. The other days they were busy humping, getting evicted unanimously, and then coming back in the game. So who knows what they would do? Bro, yeah, my balls. It's just too much. It's too much. Ree says, I still like Corey in America. I just don't want Jag, Matt, or Blue to win. At this point, I think, yeah. Jag or Matt, I don't want it. I just don't want it. I can't. And with Corey in America, you guys, you have to think of the atrocities we're going to see in the HOH room. I mean, I think that's when Corey's V card will be cashed in, So that HOH bed, because then we have to, so here's the deal. If they win, we have to listen to them strategize while they're, so what do you think? Constitution. It's just going to be, I can't. Corey can go. America can win after he leaves. That's fine. But, we'll see. Sherry says, I still love America and Corey too. I just don't like Matt, Baloo, or Cam. Bridget says, what about a FBJ win? Would she listen? I mean, I think FBJ would be comical, I think. And what if all of a sudden, again, who knows? She just gets it together and she's like, okay, I've been watching this game. It's intense. You guys are very intense. But by the way, here's what we're going to do. We're pitting this person against that person against this person. We're getting a backdoor action. You're going to vote over here. You're going to do over there. I'm going to win that POV. And then you're just like, oh my God, she's a strategic genius. And she's killing it. I mean, I don't think that's going to happen. But ride with me. A Felicia HOH would be beautiful and poetic after everything she's been through. And then to just see Cameron squirm and see what she ultimately does. She's in the room right now talking. And it looks like she's intense. It looks like an intense conversation. But all of Felicia's are. All of Felicia's are. So we'll see what happens. I wanted to keep this one short, you guys. But that's what's going on. Most likely Felicia is going to stay unless something changes on these feeds. And something could have changed in the time that I was on the live. But it seemed like yesterday they were like, it's gone too far. It's one of those situations like the Izzy flip. It had gone too far for them to flip it back to keeping Mimi. But who knows? Who knows? But at this point, it does look as though Felicia will be staying. We'll see if her and Sari are able to move forward like they talked about and, work together and trust each other. We'll see what this means for Cameron. We'll see who wins HOH. I'll be going live. I'm going to try to watch the episode in the Eastern time zone so I can go live right after. If I don't, I'll probably watch it in right after the Eastern one in the Mountain time and then go live after that. So definitely have your notification. Smash that bell for notifications so you know when I go live and when I plan a live. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you for hitting that like. Again, shout out to the wonderful people who have sent me Venmos, Cash Apps. Appreciate you guys so much. Shout out to Betty for the Cash App even before the live started. Shout out to Realification for the generous PayPal. Let's see. Shout out to Anthony, Cindy, Melissa, Desiree, Janice, Sandy, Dawn, ES. So many wonderful people supporting the channel. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thank you to my mods. Thank you to my members and my Patreon supporters. Leave a comment after the video posts and I'll be back after tonight's episode. Remember to enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Bye, guys. If you like what you see.